Good afternoon, my EY family and friends. I'm just coming to y'all today because I feel like I had to speak to y'all coming from the heart. I'm kind of putting myself out there, you know, telling my personal business, but at the same time, I feel like this is kind of need to be talked about because I'm sure I'm not the only female that's going through this currently. I want to talk about being a female and how it sucks. It's a little, it may be a little graphic in detail. I want to talk about the fact that, your girl got fibroids and how annoying and irking that it is. So I'm gonna say about maybe 8 years ago is when it all started. Found out I had fibroids. It started off with my menstrual being prolonged. Um, it came on when it was supposed to. It went off all within a matter of a couple days. I would say like 3, 4 days maybe, and then it came right back on, and then it just wouldn't go away. Got in contact with my doctor. My doctor decided to give me a pap as well as a biopsy. Once they found out that I had a fibroid, only started off with one. They said it was something extremely small as the size of a pebble. Okay, no worries here. So they decided to give me a birth control. I was already on one at the current time, but they decided to just increase my dosage just a little bit to see how that would do for me. And I'm gonna say for 2 years it worked out. So then I'm gonna say about 2 years later, that's when it started occurring again. Um, This time, yeah, they didn't. This time they gave me, yeah, they did give me a pap, not a biopsy. They gave me a pap to make sure, nothing was going on with my uterus, nothing was going on with my cervix, stuff like that. Everything was cool, everything was fine. They gave me a vaginal ultrasound, everything was, pretty much fine or whatever. So what did they do again? They once again increased my dosage. 3 years ago, had the same problem. This time it was a little different. It was worse. I was clotting, I was heavier, wasn't in pain like I used to hear most females say. Didn't definitely have any pain, but it was just depressing, overall depressing. Um, Went back to the doctor. By this point, I'm seeing a whole different doctor. Went back to the doctor. They said to me, "All right, you know what, Latrina, we're going to take care of this. We're going to figure out what's going on with you." They gave me this one. It wasn't like a procedure. It was like more of a test. Um, it lasted all about close to 10 minutes. Very painful. What they did to me was they put like they was putting like a camera inside of me, inside my uterus. They wanted to they blew up the uterus where they measure the size of the uterus, they cleanse the uterus, they measure the size of the fibroids, they was able to count how many fibroids, they was able to tell me if they was cancerous or not, which they weren't. They was able to did I say cleanse it? They was able to cleanse it if I didn't say cleanse. They was able to do like everything that they could possibly do to see what's going on inside of me. They was able to see where the bleeding exactly was coming from. Like they was able to do a lot, and it helped me to an extent. Um, Once everything came back on the negative side, everything was good. I was fine. I wasn't pregnant. They was able to move on to other suggestions. A hysterectomy, because of my age, that was totally out the question. They felt like my fibroids was not severe enough for them to remove anything. Their thing was, it's not bothering me, so they're not going to bother them. Even though it was bothering me because I wouldn't stop bleeding. So, um, it was becoming a lot. So I was able to go and get a doctor's appointment with my gynecologist again, and they was able to prescribe me some medicine. It's sad because I was on this medicine for 3 years and I still can't tell you the name of it. Start with an N, and it was 5 milligrams. That I can tell you. Um, it's I was the medicine was for me to be able to manipulate my body so I would never get a period. That was working out for me. It was working out. And I'm gonna say every now and then, I would do some spotting, and I was just like, yo, this is crazy. I hope this is not, long term with the spotting. But then, I realized I was only spotting for like a couple hours, if that. And then I would be fine all over again. I had to take the medicine. It was once a day, daily. It was like a little teeny white pill that was probably like no bigger than the closure of my nail. A very teeny pill. And again, it helped me. It helped me, for the last 3 years. Well, 2.5 years, I'll say. Up until 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I started spotting again. This time the spotting wasn't going away. This time the spotting was getting heavier. And the medicine is now no longer working. Go back to the doctor. Last week, I was at the doctor's office and she says to me, well, let's give you a pap. It's about that time anyway. Let's give you a pap test. She gave me the pap test. Right now, I am currently waiting on my results, which is kind of weird because it should have been back by now. But yeah, she did the pap test, waiting for those results. She took me off the medicine that I was currently taking, and she put me back on birth control pills, which I was kind of against because I knew that they wasn't going to work. Because by the time I started taking the new medicine, the last medication that I was on, I was already on a birth control pill, and it was like probably like the highest dosage of estrogen that you can give me. But what still kind of make it weird is that I was talking to one doctor. She was like, oh, well, we're going to take you off of this because the estrogen is what feed the fibroids. And then this doctor is telling me, doctor that I saw last week, she's telling me, oh, all within the same hospital. It's just a different doctor at this point because one doctor, my gynecologist was like, okay, I can't see you till March 31st. Lady, I'm not waiting a whole month to come and see you. I need to see somebody like now. So I seen another doctor. She wanted to put me back, so she puts me back on this birth control pill. She also says the same thing. Yeah, estrogen feed the fibroids, but because you've been on this other medication for so long, you probably have no estrogen in your body. So you want to put me back on on the medicine that will feed the fibroids. This pill is not going to work for me because by the time I got done taking this, by the time I got started taking this other medicine, it kind of like, it stopped working. And it was a birth control pill. And it was like the highest dose, one of the highest dosage pills that you could possibly do. So I don't know. I'm just kind of at my wit's end right now. She got me taking the birth control pills. I took it, and I started taking it Wednesday. It's Monday. Since then, I started taking the birth control pills. It got worse. Yeah, I'm taking myself off. I told her it wasn't going to work. But, I ain't going to lie. She had me convinced for a second, like, no, it's going to work. It's going to work. Yeah, it got worse. Again, I decided to do this video because, again, I know I'm not the only one who's going through this or have gone through this. Yes, I'm going to continue to seek medical attention until they do figure all this out. I'm even at the point that I'm having cramps. Listen, I haven't had cramps since I got pregnant with my daughter. My daughter is 18 years old. I'm over it. Like, I'm seriously over it. Like, mentally it's draining. Physically it's draining. And financially, I'm about to be back in the hole again. Like, it seemed like I turned 30 years old and all my daggone health problems just started going down the drain. If it wasn't my wisdom teeth, it's me having to get root canals, it's me having to get fillings in my daggone mouth, even though I felt like it was nothing wrong with my mouth besides the wisdom teeth growing in. And then all of a sudden I just started having like little aches and pains, and then I started having like just minor back problems, and then now I'm having female problems. Like, I feel like I cannot catch a break. So, I know I'm not the only one going through this. I have a cousin who got her fibroids removed. I have family members that have had hysterectomies. I have family members that had partial hysterectomies. I know I have another girlfriend who also got fibroids removed. Like, when I say I feel like I am going through the ringer, I like mentally is driving me nuts. Like, I just got finished telling another girlfriend of mine today, like, listen, if I had a regular menstrual, it wouldn't be that serious to me. But because I am going through this, I am over it. So now I have to wait. I have to go through this for another week because I have to get an ultrasound done. Because now they wants to go inside. That's more money that's about to come out of my pockets. My insurance is covering but so much. You know what I mean? And then I have to pay for what the insurance is not going to cover. So financially, here we go all over again. I finally got my hospital bill down to, oh, not to mention, back in 2020, your girl had kidney stones. That's more money I had to kick out. My insurance was going to cover but so much, but what they didn't cover, I had to pay out the pocket before I got the surgery. So it's like, once I got my hospital down to where it needs to be, and I'll be damned, it's like, let's get Latrina all over again. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'm just over it. But, I'm not doing this video looking for answers. I'm doing this video like, just pray for your girl. Pray that she gets better. I just need positive thoughts, positive feedbacks. Again, they're not going to remove my fibroids because it's not, extreme. They're not going to bother them because they say they're not bothering me, even though mentally it is, because like I mentioned, menstrual still on. Like, it's been going on for some time. Medicine stopped working, so I'm just dying to know what answers y'all got for me, even when y'all do this ultrasound on Friday, or what answers can she give me. Hopefully she can give me answers when she get the results back from my pap test. Like, I'm just over being a female, and I know I'm not the only one. Like, why do we go through so much? Women go through so much. It's not even funny anymore. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we got our perks, the boobs. Me, well, I ain't got no booty, but I know plenty of people who got the booty, people who got the Coca-Cola bottle, So we got some perks, we can bet our eyes, smile, whatever the case may be. But like, internally, like, it's just always something. Child, I'm just over it. Like, child, it's just always something. And again, me personally, I'm over it. I don't know what other pains that other females is going through, but I know I am. And I'm just looking, like I said, I'm just looking for positive feedback. I'm just looking to see what it is that, these doctors can tell me. I did see somebody, because like I said, I posted this on my Facebook, but I did see somebody say something about going the natural way. I didn't look into the link. She did leave a link, so I'm gonna definitely look into it, and maybe I can always edit it in for those who's going through the same thing that I'm going through. Again, I'm not looking for answers because everybody is not a doctor, but everybody wants to play doctor. So I'm not looking for answers. Like, I am looking for answers, but professional answers, if it makes sense. So yeah, and I'm just mad because, like, I had another video in mind set up for you guys, and I said, for what I've been going through these last couple days, well, the last past week, not couple days. Couple days is just like, mentally I just been going, but this been going on for like the past couple weeks now. So hopefully, this can get resolved soon. I'm glad this is getting resolved prior to me going on vacation. We go on vacation. We got a couple months before we go, but who wants to go through this on vacation? I'm not gonna be able to wear a bathing suit. I wouldn't have been able to really enjoy myself, and then it's getting hot outside. Listen, I ain't got the time nor the patience. So again, I'm just glad that this is getting resolved now. Um, but yeah, so I can't even say what I planned on doing this week. I was going to do next week, and mind you, it's Monday. My videos, I try to have my videos done at least by Sunday. I didn't even feel like it. Like, again, physically, I was drained. I didn't even want to do that. Like, my hair is looking crazy. That's why I got one of my EY hats on, which I do have other hats available. But I'm starting to feel crazy. I'm just not feeling like myself. Like, physically and mentally, I'm just over it. I'm tired. So I don't know. But Again, I'm not going to drag this video out long. If anybody going through what I'm going through that is watching this video, stay strong. Just try to hang in there. Seek medical attention. Um, don't try to, do it all on your own. Do it yourself. Don't try to prescribe your own medicines or nothing like that. Just see what's available, what options are out there. Because if it was up to me, I look take the uterus, but they won't. They told me I'm too young, but whatever. So again, you guys, y'all stay safe, stay blessed. I'm gonna try to hang in there for what I can't do. I will try to do. Just keep me in prayer in hopes that this goes away. Like I said, I don't want the hysterectomy. I don't want to keep taking birth control pills, but whatever works out in my favor works out in my favor. But whatever. Again, stay safe, stay blessed. Love y'all.